Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan, and you can find out more details about us in the description of this video, including our Facebook page and our eBay store, including the link to buy this figurine that we sell, which is the Grandline Ship Thousand Sunny. So for those of you who collect the Grandline Men series, there have been various spin-offs, such as the Grandline Lady and the Grandline Vehicles, and this one in particular is from the Grandline Ships. And rather sadly, there have only been two figures released in this series, which was the Thousand Sunny and also the Moby Dick, which was Whitebeard's ship. They're the only two that have been released. And this is actually my first time to see this figure up close as well. And for those of you who watch this channel regularly will know that I use this phrase called the wow factor, which is figures that just, make you say wow. And this is definitely a figure that makes you go wow. It really is a very, very impressive piece. And, the quality of it is just off the charts. It really is an amazing set, and no matter how much I try, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to just really show you guys just how great of a set this is. It really is a must-have if you're a One Piece fan. I mean, not only is it this is their ship, right? This is the pirate ship. This is their livelihood. This is kind of the center of the whole show. And although you don't actually get any tiny minifigures with it, it's still a figure that you're going to want to have as part of your One Piece display. And I'm glad they didn't put any minifigures in here because, it just wouldn't have worked. They would have been so small that you just wouldn't have been able to get the detail on that. But it really, the ship itself is just amazing. I mean, you can see even the quality. I mean, this is all plastic, but that actually looks like real wood. And you can even see the kind of the grain and the toning, the difference in color. And it actually looks just so genuine and so authentic. You can see again with the masts and even just some of the small detailing like the trees, the grass, and all this sort of stuff. So it actually does require a fair bit of assembly for a Banpresto figure, because usually, most figures only have sort of 4 or 5 pieces. This one has a few more, but it still is a pretty easy build. So what you have is you've got all of the ship itself, so all of this down is one piece. So that's all one piece. And then these railings, just the bottom one, the top one's already attached, but these bottom ones you have to actually put in, which I didn't. It's actually pretty hard to get your fingers in there, and I was rushing, so I didn't actually put them in properly. But they just go in the holes there, so you get those two railings there, but everything else on the bottom half is the one piece. So that's 3 pieces. Then the mast here is a 4th piece. So this mast, if I can get it back into focus, so all of this mast is one piece all the way up to the top. And similarly, this is also another piece. So this is the 5th piece, so that's all another piece with the sail that's also attached. And then this sail is the 6th piece. You don't have to put them in order. And that attaches here, and it also attaches on either side of the back there. And then you have this sail, which is the 7th piece, and again that just attaches up here, and it also attaches in there. So if I just show you how it actually attaches in. Sorry, I keep losing the focus here. There we go. So you can see that's like it's kind of like a circle, and then it's cut off at the top, and then that connects in with the hole in there. So you can see those two pieces, the bottom part goes into that part there. So that was the 7th piece, and then over here, this is the 8th piece that just connects on the top, and then the railing all lines up there. So all this back part here is the 8th piece. So it all just clicks in. There's no glue, there's no assembly that's required. It all just goes in very nicely. Now, if you think that looks great and detailed, the other fantastic thing is you actually get a whole sticker sheet that you can stick on the ship. And so you can put all these stickers on, and it actually tells you here, even if you can't read Japanese, you will, you know, it's pretty intuitive because it's all numbered. So all of these little stickers go on different parts. So for example, if I look at number 7 here, so these little blue ones will go on the black lanterns that you saw here. So those 2 black lanterns, so there'd be 4 for each of the sides on each of those lanterns. As another example, number, what do we have here, 4. So all those little windows would actually stick on this little part here at the top. So that would go right all the way around. So by the time you put all those on, it would look absolutely amazing with all the detail. So very, very cool. Now I'll show you the box, because there's quite a bit to see on the box as well. So you can see here just says Thousand Sunny, and then this is the front of the box. So you can see the Grandline Ships, DXF or DX figure, the Grandline Ships Volume 1, the gold Toei animation sticker. So there is the ship, and that one does actually have the stickers on it. So you can see, for example, those blue stickers on the lanterns I mentioned before, and again, if we go up the top, we can see those windows stuck on, as I mentioned before as well. So by the time you put all the stickers in, that is actually going to look really great. So there's the side of the box, just a different angle, and then the other side of the box, and then the back of the box. It's got all of the sort of, you know, health warnings and all that sort of stuff about small pieces. But again, you can see here it's got some close-up views of the ship itself, which we've obviously seen for real with the actual figure. And then again, you can just see, so again, these would all be stickers, and then down the bottom part again here, the stickers. So you know, you add all the stickers on, and it just adds so much more to the detail. There's perhaps a better view of the ones I mentioned before. So very, very cool looking, and it's got a 1 printed on there. I didn't actually realise that. The ship. Does it have a 1 printed? Oh yeah, it's got a 3 on that side, and it's got a 1 on that side. There you go. I hadn't actually realised that. So that's pretty cool. And then even these parts, like, they actually aren't stickered. You know, you get these nice little gold parts. Now the box also does have an interesting feature on the bottom, because you can actually cut out the bottom of the box and make a stand out of it. So you just cut it, and then it says you attach the tape on the corners, and then you've got the Thousand Sunny written on either side. So you can do that as well, but you actually don't need to do that, because it just sits. You can see it's flat here anyway. So that was just the railing that I mentioned I didn't put on properly before. So really cool figure. It's pretty tall as well. It's about I think it's about 230 millimeters tall. So there's some good height in that. And just again as a visual comparison, this is a iPhone 5 case, so you can see that, you know, it's got some pretty good height in that. It's quite a tall figure, and as I said, I think this is a really amazing figure. It's going to look great with any one-piece display. So that is the Thousand Sunny Grandline Ships figure. Definitely a very cool one to add to your collection. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.